The Giant, along with Hulk Hogan's ex-manager Jimmy Hart, stole away the WCW World Heavyweight Championship at Halloween Havoc. When Hogan failed to regain the title in a 60-man battle royal at World War III, he began to act out uncharacteristically, leading to a suspension for the remainder of 1995. Hogan seeks to finally get retribution from the Giant inside a steel cage. Randy Savage regained the world title from Ric Flair on an episode of Monday Nitro. Constant outside interference in matches between the two led to a rubber match in the cage. Lex Luger and Sting defeated Harlem Heat for the World Tag Team Championships on the same episode of Nitro, but the Road Warriors are back to re-establish their tag team dominance, after earning the right to face the winner of the rematch. The Dungeon of Doom and the Horsemen decided it would be more beneficial to both entities if they ended their feud, and focused on taking out Hulk Hogan. However, the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan believed Brian Pillman to be out of control, and needed to be disciplined, leading to a strap match, with I Quit rules. Johnny B. Bad took away the television championship from Diamond Dallas Page and later, his valet, the Diamond Doll. Kimberly wants her money, $6 million, from Page, and he wants his title back, while Conan and the one-man gang meet in a United States title rematch. Public Enemy introduced itself to WCW by getting the attention of its natural hardcore rivals, the Nasty Boys. Their first encounter ended in double disqualification, necessitating the pending street fight. In the opening contest, the Nasty Boys faced the Public Enemy in a street fight. Everyone fights on the floor where Rocco picks up a table. Sags uses a chair to keep him back. Both teams hit each other with hard shots. Knobbs slams Rocco onto a table. Sags hits Grunge with a trash can. Meanwhile, Rock and Knobbs are fighting at a concession stand. Brian suplexes Rocco onto a table and more hits are exchanged. The Public Enemy puts Knobbs on a table, but Rocco tries to dive from the stands and misses, landing on the concrete. Knobbs then hits Rocco with part of the table and gets the win. Diamond Dallas Page, DDP, attempts to regain the television championship in the next match. Bad attacks DDP while he argues with Kimberly. They fight in and out of the ring before Bad nails a slingshot leg drop. Then, they trade holds and pin attempts until DDP lands a hot shot. Page then focuses his attack on Johnny's midsection. Dallas blocks a sunset flip and reverses Bad into a DDT. He keeps asking Kimberly to rate his moves, so she gives Page a 0. Bad tries to use the opening for a roll-up, but Page keeps cheating for the advantage. Bad rallies with a flying axe handle, a flying sunset flip, and a sit-out powerbomb. Kimberly gives him a 10. DDP tries more cheating and hits a pancake. Then, both men trade sleeper holds. Page attempts another pancake, but Bad reverses into a tombstone for the victory. Sting and Lex Luger take on Harlem Heat for the WCW World Tag Team Championships, with the winners going on to face the Road Warriors later in the night. Sting and Booker T trade holds and strikes, but Luger manages to regroup when needed. Harlem Heat double-teams Sting until he counters with a facebuster. Luger attacks Booker T but misses an elbow, allowing Booker T to recover with a Spinaroonie sidekick. Harlem Heat then double-teams Luger, stopping his comeback with a powerbomb and scissor kick, and use a ref distraction to continue their attack. When Sting tags in, the ref misses it, leading to a brawl on the floor. This distraction allows the Road Warriors to interfere. Animal hits Stevie with a lead plate, and Luger pins him for the win. Conan defends the US title against the one-man gang in the next match. Gang starts the match by using his forearms, but Conan counters with low dropkicks and a wheel kick. Conan performs a crossbody, taking both men outside the ropes. Back in the ring, OMG slams Conan. Gang takes control with strikes and chokes, using a side slam but continues with forearms. Conan attempts a slow Hurricane Rana but misses a dropkick. Gang hits a splash but lifts Conan before the count of 3. After Gang misses a splash off the ropes, Conan takes advantage and wins with a somersault plancha. The Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan and Brian Pillman meet in an I Quit strap match next. Pillman runs to the ring and attacks Sullivan before they connect the strap. They exchange hard punches and wrestle on the mat. Pillman then shoves the referee and takes the microphone, saying, "I respect you, Booker man." He leaves, leaving everyone confused. Jimmy Hart runs backstage and returns with Arn Anderson, who is dressed in a long-sleeve shirt and shorts. Sullivan instructs Arn to put on the strap, and the match restarts. Arn gains the upper hand, but Sullivan fights back, using the strap against Arn. They brawl outside the ring, hitting each other against the post, then return to the ring where Arn tries to climb the turnbuckles. Ric Flair interrupts, saying they need to stop fighting and join forces against Hogan. He emphasizes the importance of unity and promises to leave with the title and Elizabeth. Arn agrees to a truce with Sullivan, expressing his willingness to team up to combat Hogan and Savage. The match ends in a no contest. Luger and Sting return for their second defense of the World Tag Team Championships against the Road Warriors. Hawk and Sting fight both inside and outside the ring. Hawk makes a mistake but recovers and uses an STF hold. Lex Luger is tagged in but is hesitant to engage. The Road Warriors slam Luger and push him into the guardrail. Luger fights back and tags Sting, who falls onto Animal. Luger and Sting then double-team the Warriors, but Animal counters Sting's flying splash. The Road Warriors continue to wear down Luger. Sting tags in and lands a Stinger splash but is interrupted by Hawk. The match becomes chaotic with both teams brawling outside the ring, leading to a countout by the referee. The fight continues down the aisle. After trading the world title, Ric Flair challenges Randy Savage in a cage match. They brawl while the referee is distracted. Flair hits the referee and then both fighters slam each other into the cage. Savage performs a slam and puts Flair in a figure 4 hold, but the referee interferes. They continue to hit each other, and Flair starts to bleed. Flair attempts to escape, but Savage stops him by pulling down his tights. After more fighting, Woman tries to use powder on Savage, but he avoids it. Flair crawls to escape but is halted by Elizabeth, who helps him by giving him her shoe. Flair hits Savage with the shoe and pins him for the win and a record 13th World Championship. After the match, Woman and Elizabeth are celebrating when Hogan shows up with a chair. He uses the chair on Arn Anderson, but Flair manages to get away. Flair leaves the scene with Woman, Elizabeth, and the championship belt. Hogan then goes to check on Savage. The final match between Hulk Hogan and the Giant would also be in the cage. Hogan begins the match aggressively with irates, punches, and choking the Giant. He bites the Giant and slams him into a wall but cannot successfully slam him twice. The Giant counters by attacking Hogan's back. After Hogan stops the Giant from leaving, he is caught in a bear hug but breaks free, only to be chokeslammed. Hogan then powers up, delivers a big boot, slams the Giant, and performs 3 leg drops. As he climbs the cage, the Giant tries to fight back but falls, allowing Hogan to escape. Hogan celebrates, but Sullivan attacks him with a chair, which Hogan uses to trap Kevin in the cage. He then questions why the rest of the Dungeon of Doom is not present, and soon they arrive. Despite weak chair shots, Hogan manages to push them away, but the Loch Ness Monster is held back while Hogan still has the chair. After SuperBrawl, Johnny B. Bad lost, regained, and lost again the television title over the following month to Lex Luger, who concurrently held the World Tag Team titles with Sting. DDP's attention shifted to the Booty Man, who acquired possession of Kimberly's services. She would now be known as the Booty Babe. Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan's fate rests in the Doomsday Triple Cage, where they must go through members of the Horsemen and the Dungeon of Doom in order to escape the cage at Uncensored 96.